Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be talking about today what to say when you talk to yourself. This is our book of the month that we are reading. The elite team has a book of the month that we read, and the author is Shad, Helmsetter, PhD. And powerful new techniques to program your potential for success. So I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, actually sitting, waiting on a meeting to start in a few minutes. So just wanted to come on here and let you read with me. Chapter 1, Looking for a Better Way. And I'm Tammy, by the way. Looking for a better way. You are everything that is. Your thoughts, your life, your dreams come true. You are everything you choose to be. You are as unlimited as the endless universe. Did you know that? I'm learning that. Life for most of us should be pretty good. We have all heard what life is supposed to offer: endless opportunities, the fulfillment of our dreams, and a chance to live each day in a way that brings happiness and success. Most of us want and need at least a successful job or career, a good family life, and reasonable financial security. We expect that from life. Yes, we do. We know deep inside that we deserve our fair share, and we have every right to attain it. Have you ever wondered then why things don't work out the way they should? Why do we not get from life many of the things we would like to have and feel we should? Why do some people seem to be lucky while the majority of the rest of us seem not to be? Well, I'm not going to claim that latter part. Why are some people day to day happier, more productive, more fulfilled than others? What makes the difference? Is it kismet? Kismet. I will need to Google that. A kind of fate that in some mysterious way charts our destiny and leaves little of the steering of our course through life up to us. So they define kismet, means a kind of fate that in some mysterious way charts our destiny and leaves little of the steering of our course through life up to us. A lot of people think that we have no control over our lives. And I've learned through the years that we do. What we think about comes to be. What we say out of our mouths come to be. So I have to be very careful of what I say out of my mouth, because when you grow up, you hear all sorts of sayings in your household, negative sayings, and it just becomes a part of life. And it's so easy to get caught up in saying negative things. So you have to train yourself to talk positive and think positive. Back to the book. It's the control of our lives in our hands, or isn't it? And if we can or should control our lives, what goes wrong? What holds us back? If we truly would like to do better, be the way we really would like to be, and be happier and more successful every day in every area of living, what is the wall that stands in our way? That is the magical question. What is holding me back? What is holding you back? What stands in our way? An unlimited life of practical potential. Imagine living a life that did not give in to the barriers and the battlements, the hassles and the hurdles of everyday living. Imagine a life filled with the vitality of achievement and the enrichment of daily self-fulfillment. To me, for a long time, that kind of life sounded like an impractical dream, a cardboard box filled up with daydreams and wishes. To live a life of hope, promise, expectation, and achievement was to live the life of someone who lived only in the pages of a book. We all said that saying, oh, you're living in a fairy tale. Oh, she's thinking like she's in a fairy tale. When I was quite young, I had a soaring imagination. Long before I learned what we could not do, I dreamed of doing what I knew we could. Of course, we're always dreaming about what we can do, what is possible. If you do that, this is the outcome. But what about us dreaming magical dreams? We have unlimited potential. What about thinking that way? I remember, this is the book, as a young boy lying on my back in the cool, soft grass late at night, my mind sinking upward toward the depths of the crystal clear stars that blanketed the summer sky above me. I could reach out and touch those stars. I could imagine any dream and see it come true. It was only later that my dreams gave way to more practical considerations. I hear the millennials now talking about adulting. They didn't realize it would be this way when they became adults, and how easy and carefree childhood was. Star-filled heavens, dew-soaked grass, and princely dreams of imaginary kingdoms bowed to more rational requirements. As I began to pursue my education in earnest, I began to learn what we could not do. In time, I became more intent on studying the laws and limits of man than on learning the far-reaching extremities of mankind's potential. I learned all of the shoulds, musts, and cannots. I was told that it was bad to have your head in the clouds and it was good to have your feet on the ground. So I extracted my head from the magical excitement of the universe and got down to business, learning about the more practical matters of survival and acceptance. From time to time, I had the nagging suspicion that there was more to all of this than was meeting the eye. I just couldn't see it yet. It was years before I decided it was time to stop and look at the stars again. But I did. You know, we get busy, we get caught up, we forget. The result of that one small decision changed my direction and my life. By the time I stopped and sank once again upward into the stars, I had completed a 20-year odyssey that took me from the back roads of a farmland village to the towering offices of New York's Madison Avenue. Ooh, I love me some New York. I can envision it now. From a quiet countryside of wheat fields to the negotiating tables of three-piece suited attorneys and well-groomed marketers. Did y'all know I'm a marketer? My odyssey took me to snow-covered Midwestern college campuses and to palm-lined streets of Western universities. Somewhere during that time, I began to wonder and dream again as I had as a young boy years before. Again, I am reading out of a book. What if we could, I wondered. What if we could find what's stopping us and it turn around? What if there is an answer and no one else has looked in the right place? What if any of us at any time could reach up and touch the stars? All right, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to continue on in a minute. I'm going to pause this video. Bye-bye. I'm still learning YouTube.